News right now at 9:30 is out of Pennsylvania. The nearly 2-week manhunt for the convicted killer who escaped from a Pennsylvania prison has come to an end. We actually watched as a massive group of armed agents took Danelo Cavalcante into custody within the last hour.
Now, he broke out of the Chester County prison on August 31st. You remember the details of that were pretty incredible. He scaled between two buildings. He actually cut through razor wire, went through razor wire to get away. And authorities have been looking for him for the last couple of weeks. They actually got word on Monday that he had obtained a firearm, and he was seen in an area around, let's see, I believe I can tell you right now, it's a South Coventry Township, which is in Chester County. So he was reported to have been in that area. There you see him being taken into custody.
And you can see there, Gavir, that he actually has the Philadelphia Eagles shirt on at that time. And this is the moment where, we believe that he was captured and now taken back into custody. So we know that those details are somewhat limited right now, but we are expected to hear from officials there in Pennsylvania literally any moment now. So, of course, once they get to the podium to give us those details, we will be sure to bring them to you live here on the air.